Hi everyone, it's Diane. Welcome back. I'd like to share with you my experience with finding an Afro Kinky wig, and I'll be showing you that wig in a few minutes. But it's been an interesting experience, and as I mentioned, it's been difficult finding an Afro Kinky wig, and here's why. Maybe I'm not being totally clear when I say it's been difficult, because you can certainly, in my area, I live in the Northeast, can find plenty of Afro Kinky wigs by going to local beauty supply stores and also online. The problem is when you're a cancer patient and you've lost your hair, or you're losing your hair, you want to, one, make sure the wig fits properly, and two, you want to try that wig on in a private area. At least I think most people do. I certainly did. And beauty supply stores don't have private rooms. You can only try a wig on in the middle of the floor. And I'm not comfortable, for one, taking off my scarf and trying a wig on in front of all of these strange people that I don't know, customers walking in and out of the store. And two, I should say that there are cancer center stores, hospitals, at least in my area, that cater to cancer patients, have boutique stores specifically for cancer patients, and they sell a number of cancer products, including wigs. Those stores do have private rooms where you can work with a cosmetologist to pick out a wig, have the wig fitted, have the wig shaped. But they don't sell Afro Kinky wigs. They only sell straight wigs or the wavy hair wigs. They don't really cater to African American or Black individuals who are looking for natural looking wigs. And so that's where the problem was for me. I wanted to buy my wig from a cancer store and use a prescription that I was given from my oncologist that would cover most, if not all, of the cost of the wig. And you can only use a prescription in certain stores like these cancer center boutiques. You can't use a prescription in a beauty supply store. So I was faced with either getting a straight haired wig from a cancer center store or boutique that would take my prescription. So I would basically, based on the cost of the wigs, be able to get a wig for free because my insurance covered that cost, or go to a beauty supply store where they did have Afro Kinky wigs, but they did not take prescriptions. So I would have to pay for the wig out of pocket. And I think that is something that companies need to recognize. And actually, part of what I am doing is making companies aware that this is an issue for women of color who are looking for natural haired wigs, that we can't go to a cancer boutique and get a natural wig. We either wear a scarf if we can't find the wig that we're looking for, or opt to wear a straight haired wig, whether we pay for it out of pocket or through our insurance. And I don't think that's acceptable in 2015. So trust me, I'm not just complaining here about it. I am trying to do something about it, and I'll talk more about that as I progress in my efforts there. I'll be sharing it with all of you. But what I ended up doing was paying for a wig out of pocket. I did not want a straight haired wig, even if I could get one for free. That's just not my look. I wanted to look as close to what I looked like before I lost my hair as possible. And as I've mentioned in a past video, even though I don't wear a wig often, when I'm ready to wear a wig, I want to look like me, basically. So through the magic of video, I'm going to show you my new wig that I got at a beauty supply store locally. And here I am with my wig. I am very happy with this wig, and I think it looks very natural. I think it's similar to my hair type, not exactly, but in terms of the shape and the style and the length, it's not as, it's what my hair looks like when I do like a twist out type of style. So I did have this shaped by a hairstylist. Her name is Gwen, and she's wonderful. If any of you are local and need a wonderful hairstylist, I would be happy to email you her information. I'm in the Boston area. So yeah, this is the wig. I ended up having to buy this wig at the beauty supply store. I did not try it on there because I did not want to try this wig on the floor. And the problem with that that I didn't mention earlier is wigs are final sales. So if I got this wig home and I didn't like it, I was stuck with it. So that's another big problem for cancer patients who might not be comfortable trying a wig on in a beauty supply store. I don't know why at least cancer boutiques at hospitals in my area do not carry Afro Kinky wigs. Actually, where I'm being treated, the hospital that I'm being treated in, when I went into the boutique and asked about cancer wigs for that were Afro Kinky, the person in the boutique indicated that I should go to a salon on Newbury Street and get like buy a straight wig and take it there, and then they could kink it up for me using chemicals. And I was speechless, but only for half a second because I'm not prone to being speechless, and just indicated that, I appreciate that advice, but I'll look for other alternatives. And that should not be. I should be able to walk into any cancer center in this nation, and I'm actually doing some research on cancer center boutiques at major cancer hospitals to see if they sell Afro Kinky wigs. But a woman of color who's interested in a natural wig should be able to find one. So that's why I sort of feel like, finding an Afro Kinky wig is harder than finding water in the desert, because yes, you can buy one online. Yes, you can buy one at a beauty supply store, but that doesn't work for, I think, many cancer patients. I'm actually making a big assumption. So I should say it doesn't work for me as someone who wants some level of privacy and choice. I should be able to not have to settle for a straight-haired wig if that's not what I want. So this is my wig. I hope you like it, and thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you at the next installment.